Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. I just wanted to say thank you to all of you who sent me birthday wishes. I got emails, Instagram messages, YouTube messages, messages on Facebook. If you're part of my family or I'm a personal friend, I'm on Facebook. I don't have that hooked up for my YouTube yet, but if you reached out to me on one of those channels, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I really do appreciate them. So many of you are so kind and warm-hearted. It's refreshing. It really, really is. So thank you so much. It was a very good weekend, despite the rain on Saturday. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. We had dinner, my husband and I had dinner at El Tiempo for my birthday. El Tiempo is a Mexican restaurant here in Houston. We went to the new Navigation location. It has always been more uptown, located like uptown central kind of Houston area. Near Greenway Plaza, and they've recently opened a location on Navigation, which Navigation is pretty much the oldest part of Houston. It's one of the original streets that ran into downtown Houston from the Port of Houston, which was how so many settlers got to Houston, founded Houston, all that stuff. So Navigation is a very historical section of Houston, and they recently put a restaurant there, and so it's nice to be able to go there to have dinner instead of having to go, you know, all the way uptown from where I live anyway. So great place, great people, a lot of Houston's I don't know how to say it. I mean, I know a lot of, you know, like my parents' friends frequent that place, so a lot of kind of, if you're from Southeast Houston or anywhere around there, a lot of the same people frequent the place. It's just very nice. It's very, very nice. Lots of old friends. The last time we went there several weekends ago, I ran into several friends that I had from high school that I had not seen in a long time. One who was actually too embarrassed to even say anything. It was crazy. I was like, really? I mean, hello, I'm the same person, you know, I can say hi. I just felt really, it was kind of weird. But anyway, so we had dinner there, and then Saturday we had to get up and out of the house early because we needed to make it to a bank before it closed, and it was such a beautiful morning. And then we went to the Houston Galleria, or we were there like by 10. I think it was like 11. Anyway, we were there early, and my husband's like, okay, we're here, let's get your birthday present, what do you want? And of course me, the list maker, who has a list for everything, including the items that I want. You know, I've got checklists of clothes that I need to get, or, you know, items that I really want, splurges that I really want. Okay, well, me being the list maker is like, I don't know. And my husband's like, okay, let's go to Nordstrom, you can have some shoes, we can go to Tory Burch, let's go here, let's go there. And I'm just like dumbfounded. I'm like, I don't know. So we ended up going to Armani Exchange because I know that I can always find a dress that I want there. And my husband likes to get me a new dress every year for my birthday. Last year I got 3, and those 3 dresses I have worn since my birthday on so many different occasions over and over again. I just love them. And this year I thought, you know what, I want a red dress. They didn't have any red dresses. Actually, I was very disappointed in the selection of Armani Exchanges here. It was really, really pitiful. Anyway, the one that I did find was this cobalt blue, which is just a very bright color. I don't have a dress like this. And you guys know I like the very fit and flare kind of style of dress. I like when it's got like a really tight bodice, and then it kind of has a skirt that kind of goes out. Kind of that old, you know, 1960s look without being so 1960s. Just a very, you know, fit, if that makes any sense. Snug fit. Okay, so here is this blue one, and it's on sale on the Armani Exchange website for like $63 now. I'm just like, are you kidding me? It's originally $128, but it's this cobalt blue, and it has kind of this like reptile print fabric. It's textured like that, but blue like that. It's got a belt to cinch the waist in, and kind of a square neckline, and then it's got the exposed zipper in the back. So just a beautiful, beautiful dress. I'm excited. They do have it online in red. I'm debating whether I need 2 of the exact same dress in 2 different colors. I'm not sure, especially for $63. It's like, wow, seriously. And I can wear a size 2 or a size 4 in Armani Exchange. It just depends. But yeah, the red one I want, but then I'm like, I don't know, do I really want 2 of the same? But then I kind of like the fit, so I'm like, well, maybe, but I don't know. Anyway, so that's that. And then we did end up going to Tory Burch. However, Tory Burch was so unbelievably crowded. It's a little bitty boutique store. There's like 3 rooms. You enter through the first one, and then there's middle one, and then there's a rear room, and the rear room is where the shoes are held. It was so crowded in there. My husband and I were like, yeah, we can't be in here. I mean, I don't like crowds as it is. If I have to wait, I get very impatient, especially when I'm shopping, because I just feel like, do you want my money or not? Because if you want my money, you'll get rid of the people that are just looking and not buying anything, and go, you know, I get frustrated. So yeah, we were at Tory Burch, and the funny thing is they were starting to form a line, so you'd have to go in, you know, as somebody came out, you could go in. Half the people in there are just standing around like, oh, that's pretty, oh, that's pretty, oh, okay, let's go. And I'm like, you're just wasting people's time, making them stand in line because you want to just go in there and say, that's pretty, and then leave. It was just, oh, I was so, yeah, I'm like, I can't be in the store. The shoe area, there were like, literally, it's tiny. It's the size of a closet, literally. And there were probably 10, 15 people in there, and it was so crowded. I was just like, there's no way. And I guess it's the whole 25% friends and family sale, because that is a really good deal. So anyway, we went to Nordstrom, and my husband's like, well, let's look at the Tory Burch shoes there, because I've been on the hunt for a pair of sandals for the spring, summer, so that I don't have to wear my flats so much, because I love my Tory Burch flats, but I don't want to wear them so much during the summer anymore, because I feel like I'm wearing them out. So I thought, well, I'll get some sandals. Their selection there is so minimal, it's crazy. I did find a pair of flats though that I liked, Rivas, and I'm like, okay, so I flipped them over to see what the name on the back is, because they're not the Rivas, they're like a different, you know, like the Edie flats or something. So I flipped them over, and I'm like, $225, and my husband's like, okay, do you want them or not? And I'm like, no, they're $195 online. And he's like, oh wow, they marked them up so much. So we leave, have lunch at this like restaurant, and then come home, and it's like torrential thunderstorms outside. It was crazy. It was flooding everywhere. It took us forever to get home through high water. It was crazy day in Houston. Anyway, we get home, and my husband's like online, and he's like, those shoes are $225 online too. And I'm like, they can't be. I paid $195 for my other Rivas. I was like, you bought them. You remember, we paid $195 for, you know, all the Rivas I own. And he's like, you're right, I did pay that. They went up in their price. And I was like, oh my gosh, have I not bought a pair of Rivas in that long? Have I not bought Tory Burch in so long that I don't know they increased their prices? I was crazy. And it's not that much of an increase. It's like from $195 to $225, but it's still an increase. It's like, what, like $30, $40? Anyway, disappointing. So I did end up ordering some shoes, a pair of Rivas and a pair of sandals, and then I ordered a pair of blue jeans as well. But they won't be coming, you know, in for a while, so I can't really do a birthday haul. I know everybody's asking for a birthday haul. I can't really do one. But you saw the dress that I got, and I also got some other things, but I don't have them to show you. The other thing that I did get is, it came from my dad, and I was really surprised, because he surprised me. I had no clue. Usually he's really bad at keeping secrets. He'll, you know, let it out like the day before. He's like, oh, I went to here and I got you this. Oh, I mean, I didn't do that. I was thinking about getting it for you, but I didn't get it for you yet. I don't know, you know, maybe you might like it. And then the next day he's like, got it for you. So yeah, he's bad at keeping secrets like that. But he got me a Nook. It's the Nook HD Plus. It is incredible. And you guys know that I have been like debating, well, not even debating, I had already kind of sworn off e-readers, because I thought, you know what, I need a book. Like, I like the feel of a book way too much to have one of these things. However, this is awesome. I can tell you, I'm just like, wow. And I don't have any books on here yet. They're just like apps, and then I have Netflix, and then I've got some stuff for my kids. Incredible. Seriously, I am in love. I'm just like, I mean, I've already got it's set up like for me or my husband or my kids, and mine is protected with a password, so they can't buy anything when they're in here, like my kids, not my husband. Yeah, you know, just clarifying that. Anyway, but I do have some sample books, and then I'm just kind of like finding new apps and stuff that I like. So it's really, really neat, and I'm kind of excited. I mean, it's, you know, different, because I always said I was never going to start reading books on these, because I can't stand the screen. I want a book, and I do see the difference. I mean, I think I'll enjoy that a little bit for instant gratification versus, like, I finished the first book in the series, and it took me a week and a half to get the second one, and I was like, like, I need that book, and it just took me forever to go into a store and buy it. But I didn't want to wait for it to come through the mail because I was so impatient. So this is like instantly, you know. So the third book comes out June 4th, and the Pretty Little Liars book comes out June 4th. So those are the two. I already pre-ordered them. They're the two purchases that I've made, but they're not actually on here yet because they're not released. So anyway, the Nook, and here's the box for it. It's really, really neat. I'm kind of learning how to use that, but that was kind of, you know, one of my birthday presents. And then the other thing that I was, just gift cards that I got from my family members too. So that is it. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I'll tell you what I have on my face really quickly, and then I'll share two books. Well, let me share two books with you first. These are the two that I'm reading. The first one, Reflected in You. It's the second part of the Crossfire trilogy or Crossfire series by Sylvia Day. If you were or were not a 50 Shades of Grey fan, you'll love this book, only because it is not graphic, sexually at least, as 50 Shades, but it's a romance novel, so it's got a very good storyline to it. It deals with some stuff like Perks of a Wallflower, where stuff that I've never really had to think of or dealt with, or you know, like sexual abuse, stuff like that. I've never had friends or family, you know, who, fortunately I've never had any, who have experienced anything like that. So it's a little like eye-opening, I guess, for me to read things like that, because I'm just like, wow, I mean, it's hard to believe things like that happen, but they do. And I'm not so naive that I can say, you know, that doesn't happen, but it's got kind of that undertone to it, but at the same time, it's, you know, two people who fall in love and they have issues, and they deal with them. So that's this one. The third one comes out June 4th, like I said. And the next book, the last one that I've been reading, is The Great Gatsby, and I haven't read this since high school. Because, you know, in high school it's like required reading. Now I can read it for fun, right? How boring is that? Anyway, this is obviously a new cover for it. It's the movie cover. I'm so excited that this has been remade, although I will tell you that The Great Gatsby by, what was it? In the 80s or the 90s, it was a Robert Redford, Mia Farrow. Wow, was that 70s? Anyway, from the old movie of The Great Gatsby with Robert Redford is one of my favorite movies. It's just, Robert Redford is just so handsome and just so, I don't know, he's like all man. He's beautiful. And Mia Farrow, although in that movie I just want to slap her or want to smack her around because she's just so innocent and dough-faced and and la la la, and it just makes me hate her. But anyway, I love the book, and so this, you know, it's being remade by Leonardo DiCaprio. Well, he's in the lead. It's not made by him, but he's in the lead, and Tobey Maguire plays, what's his name? What's his name? It's been that long since I have read this, yes. Not Jay Gatsby. Hello. What is his name? Caraway, what is his name? Caraway. Anyway, he plays the second male lead. Anyway, great book. This one was like $9, I think, at Walmart, and I just had to have it because of the cover. It's just so beautiful. This is actually my new wallpaper, is my initials, like this. You see the little monogram they have? It says, it's a J and a G for Jay Gatsby. That's the only place they have it at. Yeah, it's like right there. You can go to the Great Gatsby website for the movie and do your initials like that, and then put it as your, you know, screensaver or your wallpaper for your computer. So that's what mine is at work. At home, it's my family pictures. But anyway, great book. That's what I've been reading. On my face, I've got Watch Me Simmer lipstick. Not MAC. It's e.l.f.'s Pink Lemonade Cream Blush on my cheeks. And then on my eyes, I've got the Lorac Superstar or Star Power Movie Star. I can never keep them straight. Eye trio on my eyes. I can never keep them straight. That's why I never put it down below, because I never remember which trio it is that I have. So it's Star something. Anyway, so that is that. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Like I said, oh, my earrings are Little Kate Spades, and then my bracelet, which is my daughter's absolute favorite, is my giraffe, my yellow giraffe bracelet. My daughter loves giraffes. She literally worships giraffes. She loves them. She will kiss every giraffe that she sees go by her. Literally. She's like always kissing my bracelet. Anyway, so yeah. Talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.